pot. So it's crazy. Can I get a sip of that? Come on, please, just...
Out, old man.
There it goes. I was wondering what's...
Oh, damn. That's good.
That's your lot.
Listen, you couldn't get me a blanket or a dry pair of boots, could you?
Sure. You want a bottle of champagne with that too? Coming right up.
Hey, Arthur.
Jose,
You want to go hunting?
what are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish. No, I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
My God. What, you need me to come with you?
Of course. Let's go.
Where are we heading exactly?
Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or two.
I could do with a break from this place.
Oh, me too. It's been a rough couple of weeks. You need anything?
I don't think so. I got all I need.
Let's go then. So you still ain't replaced Boadicea?
Nah, I miss her. She was quite a horse. This one's okay, but ain't no Boadicea.
I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard.
Where'd you get him?
Some big, loudmouth bastard tried to rob me and was out riding, so I... Well, you know how it is.
I see.
Let's take him to Valentine. It's on the way, sorta. There's a decent dealer there. We'll unload him, you could buy yourself a new horse. Put your saddle on him, let's get going.
Okay, but I do kind of like this horse.
There's nothing wrong with two horses, and the stables always have the best ones.
Well, I guess you're right.
This is gonna be fun, Arthur.
You won't throw me?
No, he's an angel, if I'm near him.
Nasty little look in his eyes.
Oh, don't be rude about this magnificent creature.
Easy, boy.
Okay, see if you can get your leg over that brute.
Easy, big feller.
All right, let's head into town. We're heading out. Might be gone a couple of days. They got a good range of horse tack at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful saddles. I used to have a real nice one.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Got stolen outside that saloon in Deer Creek.
Ah, I remember now. Just about. That turned into a long day.
Yes. Remember? Mac went crazy, threatened to kill the whole town. And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there, came back in the next day, and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
I miss those boys.
Jenny, too. She had some spark, that girl.
It must be pretty hard on Lenny. You could tell he was sweet on her.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Does feel a bit like our luck died with them, too.
Nonsense. We'll be all right. Just need some money to get back on our feet.
I hope so. You find a way to offload those Cornwall bonds yet?
Not yet. They're still very hot. Need to be done right. I have a couple of leads I'm looking into. Don't let that big bastard get the better of you there, Arthur.
He's all right.
Stables are just up ahead. Hello there. All right. Go sell that big brute. Buy yourself a horse.
Okay.
I'm going off to the general store. Get a few things to lure that bear out with. Meet you back here in a bit.
Hey, how can I help you?
I'm in the market for a new horse. Something strong and fast.
Yeah, well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. And what about this one here? Yeah, you looking to sell?
I ain't sure yet.
You got papers?
No. No papers.
Well, of course, that's gonna affect what I can pay. But your luck's in. I got a fella who's been looking for a decent workhorse like this for a while. He'll pay a good price. Otherwise, I can always stable him here for you. Here, take a look.
Good evening, sir. How's everything going? How are you today?
All right, partner. You got yourself a deal. And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I don't sell anything other than good animals. You have my word on that. All right, let's see. Here are your papers. And on me, a new grooming brush. And some treats.
Appreciate it.
All right, you. You treat this fella well. I know he's gonna look after you just fine.
Interesting choice. How much did you pay for that thing?
Not that much.
Okay, well, with some good care, you should be able to make something of it. Hop on up there, let's go. All right, let's get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
Lead the way. So, what's this lake we're heading for?
It's called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains east of Cumberland Falls. I just hope I can remember how to get there.
Back into the mountains? I sure didn't figure on that.
But this time, we're doing the chasing. So how are things with you and John?
Fine.
Ain't it about time you let it go now?
It was a year, Jose. He ditched us for a goddamn year.
I've spoken to him many times. He knows he did wrong. He just wants to put it behind him.
I'm sure he does. Running off on that kid is one thing, but there's code. He knows that. He ain't Trelawney. Dutch and you pretty much raised him.
I know. But it's done. Has been for a while now.
You actually know what? I'm about to start grinding on 2K.
Deal tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos, tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos. Then I'm packing, tipping on Bobos.
The 2K Sports pregame. Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy right there.
Ow!
Pepsi Center, the site. Denver Nuggets, the home team. And today, they'll be playing.
Hey, I need to see you when I'm done talking. AI, how you...
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And the Suns here with a different look. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Ayton. Reza comes in for Ryan Anderson. Josh Jackson's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Crawford in for Cannon. Setting the floor for the Suns. Crawford out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Ariza in at the 4 spot. Crawford's shot is good. Clark, you had a tremendous college career, excluding yourself. Give me the best NBA player from your alma mater.
Wow. I would probably lean towards Jerry Lucas as the best player coming out of Ohio State. And then you look at his pro career, it was pretty solid as well. I thought Herb Williams had a fantastic and long pro career. John Havlicek maybe would rise to the level of the best NBA player of the group that came out of Ohio State. Jim Jackson is another name. Evan Turner still playing. But I think John Havlicek probably in longevity, championships, Hall of Fame stature, I think he may be the best NBA bucket.
I'm going to put Clark Kellogg in there, too.
Oh, I didn't play long enough.
Garcia's shot is good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Crawford. And it's Denver with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
You know, they're the visiting team. It's a loud arena, very distracting at times, but simply no excuse for missing a ton of free throws.
And you know what, Greg? I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, this is the NBA, the best league in the world. You got to block things out and focus on the task at hand.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence. And if you look at the numbers for Devin Booker last season, I mean, he upped his assists and rebounding, his scoring and shooting percentages. He has continued to impress with his development.
And, Greg, if you know anything about Devin Booker, so dedicated to his craft, what's next for him, you think, in taking his game to the next level?
No doubt. I think it starts at the defensive end. I mean, he's one of the league's best at scoring the basketball, but defensively, I think that's going to be the challenge if he wants to become truly an elite player.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Jackson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's just an example of effort there. Jackson taking pride in beating everybody down the floor in transition.
Garcia against Crawford. Here's Lyles. Banked in off the glass. Lyles got his first bucket in this one.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
Yeah, and they've come out strong. I mean, clearly they've been the better team so far.
Holmes sets a screen. And here's Booker from the arc. That shot misses. And the Nuggets going the other way. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. They're the better team. I mean, they expect to win this matchup. We'll see if they can take care of business tonight.
That's good from Ariza on the assist by Booker.
And, you know, the energy Ariza possesses, impressive, fabulous at converting despite getting bodied up.
Plumlee with a screen on Crawford. Porter in the corner. To the paint, here's Plumlee. The 6'11 Mason Plumlee out of Duke, Greg. He's got a live body.
Very athletic, Kevin. And his mobility enables him to defend smaller players on the perimeter. Offensively, he is a threat to finish at the rim.
You look at Mason Plumlee, he's a throwback big in my mind. You're not going to see him stretch the floor. That's not what he does. He has a hard time from the free throw line, certainly, but his size, effort, activity, really valuable to this team.
No good from Booker. The Nuggets leading by 11. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Igor Kokoshkov. David, what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. He said, look, all they talked about before this game was defense. Going up against one of the best offensive teams in the league, he said, it's a challenge that we embrace. Nobody can do it by themselves. It's got to be a collective effort. No hero ball on offense either. Guys, we'll see if they can put the brakes on them. It's never easy. Back to you.
Thanks as always, David. Well, they know what their toughest job is going to be today.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always hard to go up against a team that can light it up like this. You can't let them hit the ground running.
Exactly. I mean, they've got to be the ones dictating the tempo and the pace. Keep the high-octane offense on the other side in check.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
23 seconds left in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson setting the pick here for Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. Lyles with it to the inside. Garcia, good on the shot. Garcia's got 6.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Nuggets ahead as they wrap up the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Well, we've got a minute now. Let's hear what it was like for AI in his first NBA game.
I look back on it, and it was just a surreal experience, you know, getting the call up, joining the team. Everything happened so fast I didn't have time to, like, overthink it or overanalyze it. So it was a bit of a ride, but, I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way given the circumstances.
And that first game must have been a whirlwind for him.
Joining the team when he did with that much on the line, that's a lot of pressure to drop anyone into. AI showed, though, he could handle it and prove to be an asset.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter. As our second quarter gets underway. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
We've got Plumlee. AI is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Suns trail by 17. Pass to Crawford. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And Garcia kicks to Lyles. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Garcia can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jackson down low. Hernan Gomez covering. And the basket by Jackson.
Man, when he's this close to the bucket, he's dangerous. You got to find a way to keep Jackson away from the goal.
Crawford against Garcia. Here's Plumlee. Got a piece of it. 4-on-3 break.
Don't let Jamal shoot it.
Ariza has the open look. And the 3-ball is good. Ariza's got 5.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Garcia against Ariza. Garcia passes to Hernan Gomez. Lyles kicks to Murray. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Murray's got his second basket of the night. Suns trail by 15.
And, you know, last year the Denver Nuggets were dominant from behind the arc. I mean, 6th in the league in 3-pointers made, 7th in 3-point percentage.
Timeout called, the Suns. And Clark, for the Nuggets last season, they in general shot pretty well from the field.
Well, you take a look at the rotations they rolled out, Kevin. Always had an outstanding shooter or two on the floor and generally employed good shot selection, so that adds up to nice numbers.
For the Nuggets, Jokic has checked in for play. And Denver has possession. Barton kicks to Garcia. And it's Lyles in the corner. Gets to the corner and buries it. Lyles got 4 points in the quarter. Suns trail by 11. Crawford outside. Shot from 12. Misses off the left iron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Crawford a screen on Lyles. And again, it's the Suns missing. Denver leading by 13. Garcia passes to Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. You know, even though he's been on, they still are behind. I mean, there's only so much he can do.
Garcia passes to Lyles. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Lyles got 12.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Suns trail by 15. To the middle. Ayton, the pass to Holmes. 1:19 left to play here in the half. Crawford's shot is good.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
Crawford with the steal. Now the pass to Holmes. Holmes, that's a screen. That's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. And stolen by Garcia. The Nuggets leading by 13. Holmes with the steal. Here's Crawford. He's got 10. Here's Ayton. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Denver's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Crawford against Garcia. Pass to Plumlee. Just 5 to shoot. Crawford with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. It's stolen by Lyles. Here's Garcia. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, excellent execution that time, partner. Don't want to give the opponent any time to get them back.
And so it's Denver. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter. We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Booker. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter. Denver leading by 12. And Trevor Ariza, such a steady veteran.
I mean, just long, a versatile defender, can also knock down the triple. When you look at how far he's come since he entered the league as really just a raw athlete, it's a credit to his work ethic, no doubt about it. He has mastered his role.
On the court for the Suns, Jackson is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Crawford, and it's Holmes in at the center, locking down the middle.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Goes up off the pick, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal. Boy, I like how fast, how quickly he went up with the shot, realizing that his man had no chance.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
The Suns making a switch here. Warren's checked in. Denver leading by 16. Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Right side Garcia. Lyles. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Warren a screen on Murray. Crawford, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his 2nd season in the league, and he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, D.A. Fires the 3. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Murray against Booker. Outside, Garcia. And the layup's good off the glass. Garcia's got 6 here in this quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And Booker kicks to Warren. Holmes sets a screen. Baseline J on the way, and it's Denver with the rebound. Garcia's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lyles. Garcia inside, guarded by Crawford. The second effort. Garcia's shot is good. Garcia's got 18 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Suns trail by 19. Booker the pass to Warren. It's Crawford on the wing. Holmes sets a screen. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. And just who is providing all the playmaking here tonight? Let's look at the breakdown between the front and backcourt for the Suns.
This backcourt is really shouldering the load in terms of the ball movement and great assists. When you look at the overall contributions compared to the bigs, nice work on distributing the ball.
And the 3 ball is good. And that's now 18 points for Crawford.
No excuse for that kind of defense. I'm positive they're upset about that.
Garcia against Crawford. In the dunk by Lyles.
And how about the excellent court vision, just keeping the defense off balance?
Yeah, that was a sweet pass right there, setting up his teammate nicely, and that's really how you move the rock. Share that sugar, man. Share it.
Crawford missing again.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Evan, there's no stopping him right now. I mean, he's locked in this quarter. This defense has to get the ball out of his hand.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Phoenix has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Porter against Jackson. Will it go? Crawford, no luck.
Boy, he's holding his team back. Really a hindrance. Can't make a thing. He's way off today.
Phoenix has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. To the paint, kicks it out to Booker. Six on the shot clock. Good on the baseline, Jay. Booker's got 15 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Shots good by Lyles.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. In an effort to protect the play. Mark, when you were playing to complement your inside game, you had that wonderful mid-range jumper, but more and more, players are going away from it.
I think it's all driven by analytics, Kevin. I mean, everything is about the three-point shot, efficiency of your possessions, go for 3 when you can or get it to the rim. And that makes sense from a mathematical standpoint. From a game standpoint, though, if a quality shot is a mid-range shot for a good shooter, I think you should take them all the time. I mean, that would just be my posture. So I differ with the analytics. I understand what they say. But if I was coaching, guys get a good mid-range jumper from a quality shooter, we're shooting it every time.
Warren kicks to Anderson. There's Crawford with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nuggets.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for AI.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Crawford with the basket on the assist by Cannon.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Outside, Garcia. Gets the bucket.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Yeah, so my old coach used to tell me about these sandwiches, and man, I feel like I could go for one of those right now, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sore.
Hey, AI. Guys in the studio have a few questions for you.
Oh, cool.
Right this way.
Thanks, Charlie.
Yeah.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey again, everybody. Ernie Johnson. I got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet here. Standing by on headset near the locker rooms.
Hey, Shaq here. Watching tonight.
And that's going to do it for tonight. For Kenny. For Shaq. For Kevin Harlan, wherever he is. This is Ernie Johnson saying
Here you go.
How's it going? Hey, need some help? All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, he can ball, huh? Knock it down! All right, on to the next one. Hey, see you later, man. All right, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. I got ball! Screen coming!
Screen, screen, screen! Whose man is that?
That's right! Hey, keep the ball, huh? Keep the flow going, guys. Let's go. Hey, hit me up. All right, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, keep the ball. Feeling okay? I mean, the hit you played. Sure you're not coming down with something?
What's up, AI? I see you want to sharpen those passing skills today. Let's get you set up.
What happened? Benny, come on, stop screaming like that.
Yo, yo.
No, I ain't screaming, but you can scream. It's still there. It's still there. So get solo. does, yeah. Can.